Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to the What's Good podcast.
Hello.
Hello. I don't really have like a... You know how I always say something like, I'm hairy?
Yeah.
I've not really got anything on my mind.
Okay.
Although I am more hairy than I ever have been in terms of my head.
When are you getting a haircut?
Tomorrow. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be today, but it's been so hot this weekend. And you guys don't notice because you got really nice
I did
AC.
notice because we filmed a football video 2 days ago and I got burnt.
Yeah, but it's been even hotter Saturday and Sunday.
It's even hotter tomorrow.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to get my hair
So I'm
cut.
a burn.
What? Simon never wears sun cream in the UK.
I
Like,
I
we went to
know.
Ibiza and you like making sure you got sun cream and you're doing really well. He goes and plays football in like England.
It's because it's
just doesn't-
football. I think, all right, I'll be done in an hour and a half, and it's England. You're not going to burn. And then I come back, and the back of my legs is always bright red.
Yeah.
The back of my neck is always, and my nose. But this time, it was genuinely just my nose was red.
Oh wow!
And I mean, look, I don't look burnt now, do I?
No, you don't actually.
So that was like a day and a half later.
Okay.
Whereas
So-
normally I'm red for like a week.
Yeah, you look like a lobster when you.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going away, so I'm like gonna top up on the tan, you know.
Got you. I got you. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So I'll come to the flat, and then if Simon's pink, I don't have to say like, "Oh, what you been filming?" I'm like, "Oh, you filmed a football video."
Just wait a week and you'll see why. You'll see why I'm red.
Oh, for the
football
video.
Yeah,
got
it'll
you.
be out in a week.
Got you.
Take your time. Take your time.
Got you.
So what have you been doing?
Not much. Oh no, I haven't done a lot actually.
No, nothing. Just this.
That's actually me in the podcast. So I just contradict myself. So this last week, I've spent so much time actually filming and editing and doing YouTube, and I really enjoyed it. However, the 2 videos that I did that I was really happy with didn't do as well as I would like, but the response was good. So I'm not sad.
Which ones were they this week?
It was wait, the way you said that was like, which one's flopped this week? Anyway, I've posted. I changed the title on them both quite a few times.
Okay.
So the first one was something like, I asked a Discord server to write a song.
Yeah. I watched that one.
Then I changed it to making a song with fans. My
Okay.
fans. Then the next one was asking 100 strangers to write a song together. And I thought that idea was really good. I told it to JJ, told it to both the Calfreezy and Callux, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a banger."
Both the Callums.
Both the Callums, yeah, Cals, and they both didn't do too well, but they did do really well in terms of like viewer retention and like feedback.
Yeah.
So I was like, it just didn't hit the suggested, but I'm still gonna keep going. However, I did have 2 days where I wanted to dedicate fully to music, and I was editing the videos on those 2 days. So I need to make sure I can kind of free up that time so I can then do music as well. But I've been just doing YouTube, and I'm enjoying being back creating stuff. So
So when's the next video?
the next video is tomorrow.
Jeez. Okay.
I think if I can get the edit back, and that is teaching Callux how to make a beat. And you've got some
Okay.
competition
Oh,
because I think yours and his.
I think my beat was sick. If you
was
haven't
sick.
seen it, we made a beat together on his channel.
Yeah,
So.
go and check it out. And while you're over there, check out the 2 videos that flopped. No, yeah. So I think yours and his are the best. And I'm not
Okay.
sure. I think in the video I said that I preferred his, but after listening to yours again,
Wow.
he even said, he was like, "You're more friends with Simon. Why did you say that?" And I was like, I don't know, from on the spot. But no, in the video I said it was him. But now listening back, I think yours is more of a song that I could actually see existing.
Yeah.
Whereas Cal's is a lot. It's very cohesive, like it's very together, but
His has more layers.
it has more layers. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why I think it feels more full. I think his sounds more finished than yours does, but I wouldn't hear like. I think his is the type of song that you would hear on like a ringtone. You know, when you used to do those
That's
Treasure
peak,
Frog ringtone.
yeah. That's peak.
So sorry, Cal, but you guys are going to be able to decide. So tomorrow, watch Simon's and then watch Cal's, and then you can pick. And I'm going to keep doing this series. I'm going to go asking.
You know what? Actually, everyone in the comments in that video, go comment Simon's is better.
Okay, yeah, or on Cal's video.
Yeah.
When that drops, yeah.
But if you think Cal's is better, comment on the video with me saying Calix's is better.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
You can see which is the top comment, which has more likes.
Yeah. Because I always ask people to rate them, but I think I actually forgot to ask in both of our videos to rate these. But people do it anyway. It's definitely a lot better than JJ's, Con's, Tom Stockdale's, which is good actually because Tom Stockdale does music. I think that's all I've done. And I'm going to keep doing it with people, but I also want to do more obscure people that I wouldn't usually collab with.
Yeah.
So, but obviously people keep asking for Vic because he can play the piano. People keep asking for Toby because he likes to make beats as well. But then I want to do like people just completely out there that I wouldn't usually, speak with. So I think that'll be fun. And I want to do my wife as well, teaching my wife because that we'll just be arguing, like,
Yeah.
So yeah, exciting stuff. What have you been up to?
I have been up to nothing really. So
Damn.
I'm going on holiday next week, as I said. So we've done a lot of Sidemen filming. We've also I've just done a lot of second channel videos. So obviously when I go away, my second channel I post daily on.
You got to still keep going.
So I'm literally like right now I'm like 15 days ahead, I think, or something. 14 days ahead.
Damn.
Which is painful. It's like every day it's just like wake up, try and get 4 videos done, sleep, wake up.
Yeah, but at least then you can actually enjoy your holiday.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to do them, obviously.
No, yeah.
I can go on holiday and just be like, right, not posting videos for a week. But I thought, you know what, try and get them done.
You have to keep it going because as I'm finding out now, like once you stop, it's hard to get rolling again, you know.
Like those videos I reckon would have done better if you had carried on.
Yeah. It's definitely those type of videos where if you have like the audience, they're ready, they'll do well. Yeah. Where if it's not, I always think like really good videos that could go viral will either go viral and do really, really well, or they will never get there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So I've literally just been doing second channel videos. I finished that now. Well, I've got one more with you.
Oh
if you're down still.
Yeah, I'm down.
We got that one and then I'm done completely. I've been streaming the last few days. Sidemen channel is a week ahead or something.
Nice.
We've got another filming day in like 2 days or something.
Because I know you guys, quite a few people are doing things, right? So
yeah, it's literally like, so Josh goes on holiday every year, like roughly the same time.
Yeah.
He booked it and was like, right, I know this is, well, it's not selfish. He was just like, right, I'm going to look at these dates. If everyone's cool with it, would everyone want to book the same kind of dates if you're going to go on holiday?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah. So it's like, I was like, all right, yeah, sure. I'll book the same kind of week.
Yeah.
So me and him go on holiday like the same kind of week. We come back. We have 2 weeks where we have, I think, 4 filming days each week.
Damn.
With each other, just for the Sidemen channel. And then Vic goes away for like 4 days. The day he gets back, Ethan goes away for a week. The day or 2 days later, JJ goes away for a little bit or something, or Josh is away or something like that. It's just a horrible mess of.
Yeah, I saw your guys' calendar where it's just like block and the block never ends. Yeah, it's like you know, it's just.
But the thing is, it's like that channel's obviously booming right now, and it's one of those things where it's like everyone is putting it as first priority.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly an issue. It's just one of those things where it's like obviously it'd be. I mean, the fact that we're doing that means come, I don't know, like October, whatever, we're going to be a few weeks ahead. And that means that I'll have a month where we don't have Sidemen filming, so I can just focus on my own
channels. Yeah, I feel like it's good to see that you guys are motivated with it, because I remember a time when you guys were filming these weekly, and it was kind of a burden. Like people weren't always as excited. It was kind of like not disappointing, but not disappointing is not the right word. But it's more like, we've got Sidemen filming this week. Oh, can't I be bothered? Whereas now everyone's like, yeah, we've got Sidemen, and everyone's putting 100% into it, which is good.
The ideas normally anyway. So we have like a Google Doc where we rate the ideas. We rate them on like just the idea itself, the ease of doing it, how many views we think it will get. And then we kind of add them all together, add everyone's votes, and we put them up there. We don't always do the top one anyway, but because of that, we take into account so the majority are happy. Yeah. So things like the Tinder video, everyone was like,
fully,
just it'll be funny, it'll get views. It's like we can sort it quite easily. Yeah. And it's so things like that. It's everyone's in a very good place with the Sidemen channel. Yeah,
because I feel like a lot of the ideas you're doing now, you might not have done before because you were unsure whether it would do well or not.
Yeah,
you have a lot of ideas.
Confidence as well.
Yeah. When you see it doing well, it's like, oh, let's try this one, let's try that one, because you know that people are really excited to see the videos. You know, even if it might not do as well as certain ones, it's still going to do okay. Yeah. So then, because I remember you'd have like a lot of ideas that would just sit there and never get done. I feel like now you'll have ideas that probably still don't get done, but you also think, oh, let's just try this one. Like, fuck it, let's see.
I feel like the second channel as well is slowly creeping up on people. So the Sidemen channel is like main priority of everyone. Everyone's like, all right, what are we doing this week? Obviously, like you have your own stuff as well, but everyone's like, right, we've got filming that day. That's what you're doing that day. Mm-hmm. Every time we do a shoot, we try and get 2 more Sidemen videos as well. Yeah. And I feel like when we started it, everyone's kind of like, do we have to, like, let's just do 1 today? Or JJ's asleep in half of them. Like he falls asleep. Yeah. And then it's slowly creeping up more and more of everyone going like, actually, no, let's put more effort into it, because that channel's on 60 million views a month now.
The second channel.
Yeah,
that's
the
crazy.
main one finally hit 100 mil.
That's sick. That's
Literally,
sick.
like last 30 days, 100 mil now.
That's sick. Yeah, it's always the case. I feel like you see, like second channels, they always have the potential to get more than like main channels.
Yeah, because you're going to post so much.
Post more, yeah. You see, like it's like a lot of podcast channels. So like Joe Rogan, he gets more views on his like clips channel
Than the
than he does
actual-
on his main one. Yeah, like probably doesn't earn as much because the CPM on the 3-hour one's probably mad. Although I don't know if he put ads on it, but anyway, like compared to the 2-minute clips. But yeah, I feel like second channels are such, especially the way you guys do more Sidemen, is a really good way of like not recycling content, but like reformatting it.
Yeah.
For people like who want to see the highlights again and also see like, because the second channel videos are still really good videos.
Well, we don't even. So all the comments every time we post a video now, they're always like, "Oh, it's not a montage." Finally.
yeah.
So we post. I think it's like Monday is a montage.
Yeah.
Tuesday is a video, not a montage.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, we might not post. Thursday is a gaming video, normally Sidecraft.
Yeah.
Friday, montage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday, another real life video.
Yeah.
So we're posting 2 montages, 2 real lives, and a gaming video.
Yeah.
Like the montages aren't the majority.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So everyone's still saying it.
I think it's just a meme, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But also, I think it's the same thing with this, like the way we do the podcast. Like some people really like the clips and don't watch the full one,
Yeah.
and get annoyed when we post like the full one and don't post the clips. And then some people really hate the clips and only watch the full one.
Yeah.
It's like, well, obviously, someone's for like the montage are for the people who want to watch like highlights, and there are people out there who do. And then the main videos are the people who don't want to watch montages.
It's like some people don't want to hear like us talk about how our week was.
Yeah.
They just want to see what we think about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
This
Some people don't.
just-
Some people have no idea what we care about right now. Like they just don't give a damn.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my week. Sidemen and second channel getting ahead.
Yeah.
You know who's had a mad week?
No, who?
PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because we planned that earlier, by the way.
yeah.
PewDiePie got married.
Yeah.
Congratulations, PewDiePie. We watched the video together, me and Randolph.
We were both crying.
I got goosebumps.
You did say I got goosebumps, and I said
you said you were crying.
No.
You're like,
I was gonna
these
cry.
wedding videos always make me cry.
they do, because it's like really the
So you were
music.
crying.
I wasn't actually crying. I wasn't physically crying.
Tearing up.
I wasn't even tearing up, but I was saying like I could cry, but I couldn't. I don't know. I was lying. Okay. But no, it's like the music's always really like, it's like happy sad, like emotional, and like two people who love each other.
Well,
Yeah.
it was a nice video.
It was, yeah, it was.
It was what you expect.
Yeah.
It was a very good wedding video.
Yeah. I said to Simon, I was like, oh, I'm going to hate this because it's going to be better than my wedding video. And he's like, as you'll hear later, he's like, this guy's just hit so amount of subs.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they've been together since YouTube began.
Yeah, they are the parents of YouTube.
They are.
That's mum and dad.
I don't really watch any Marcy videos though.
No, but I used to watch the ones where, because she did the video, right? You know, the whole buying outfits for him.
Yeah.
I think I saw him do that. Who started that trend?
No idea. I mean, Charlie has done that for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did it for her. Like,
Yeah, but I remember she did it for him a while ago. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I watch PewDiePie, but I'm not a religious fan of him. Like, I really like him and I watch his videos, but I don't watch every single one. So I can't say that I know a lot about their relationship, other than I know they've been together for a while and they're happy, obviously, because they got married.
See, I don't watch him. Like, I don't watch him much. Every time I watch him, I'm just like, okay, I completely understand why people watch him.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I always think, I think it was when he got like 50 million.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like, this guy does like Reddit, gaming, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
50 million subs.
Yeah.
And then I watched the video and I'm like, oh yeah, no. Okay,
Yeah.
I
Well,
completely
it's the whole thing where I think he got, I mean, people are going to be mad at me saying this, but he got a lot of subs because he used to be, if you made a YouTube account, you'd be subscribed to him.
Yeah.
So-
No, it wasn't that. That's what T-Series have.
Okay.
So I apparently it was something about like, because he was in Sweden and then he moved to the UK, but he was still getting so many views in Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
His channel was like one of the only channels being pushed so much in another, like he was getting so many views in other countries that YouTube pushed him. It was something like that apparently anyway.
Yeah, I know. I saw a video of him quite recently where he showed his like analytics.
Yeah. He
Thanks.
struggled to say that. He said
Analytics.
analytics.
Yeah, we were talking about my videos. Analytics. And he was showing like his top countries. And I'm pretty sure like his top country was still Sweden,
Mad.
which is sick.
No, there's no way. Because he has more subscribers than like double his country or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it can't. Maybe not. I can't be right, but I'm pretty sure like he was looking at something where Sweden was still very high.
Maybe.
UK.
I mean, it still could have been high, but I don't think it would. Surely not number one.
Maybe not. I mean,
it might have been.
Yeah, you guys let me know if you've seen that video. But anyway, I know that his views are obviously going to be high in Sweden and in like UK and Norway and all those Scandinavian countries. So maybe that's why, yeah, he was just very, very international YouTuber.
Yeah, I mean, he is a very, very, very good YouTuber anyway.
He's so good, yeah. He's very, like, I feel also like this is going to sound, well, I mean, I'm sure people will agree. Like when he had the whole controversy and he had to like lose his show, and even though that was bad, it kind of like freed him up. And now he just does what he wants to do more. Yeah. And I feel like when you're doing that, you are happier as a person and you can just put content out that you enjoy more rather than having to like abide by like Disney rules and worrying that you're going to offend whoever you're like working in partnership with. So I feel like now he can just make like funny Minecraft videos, Reddit videos, meme videos and not have to worry.
Thing is, he always said one thing, I think it was him that said it, that I was always there like, I don't know if I agree with it or not. Because he basically said, what's the point in a second channel?
Okay.
He went, okay, if I've got a channel with 100 million, why would I post a video on a channel I've got less? And I'm there like, okay, I do get that. That is a very valid point. But I'm also there like, if it's different content, you want to post it to different.
Yeah. Well, his main channel is like a lot of people's second channel in the type of videos he makes.
You say that, but you're just basing that off like me, Josh.
Yeah, that is true.
Lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's like main channel.
Yeah, because people like Mini Lad. Doesn't he? His main channel is that, and his second channel is vlogs.
Yeah,
yeah, okay, yeah, that is true.
And a lot of people do that as well. Yeah, it's literally just our circle do that.
That's
way.
true. That is true. Yeah, because like a lot of gaming YouTubers who, because he's like a gaming YouTuber, but also a meme. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what, PewDiePie?
Yeah. So he plays games obviously first and foremost, but he also
he's moved away from that. I think though,
apart from Minecraft.
I say that. He's gone fully gaming.
Yeah. But he had a period.
A period where it was like way more Reddit's like that
news.
Kind of,
But I mean it in the sense that he still feels like he's still in the gaming community. When it's like, you see, like Keemstar, right? Keemstar does news on all of influencers, but he still feels like a gaming style guy. I don't know if that even makes sense.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I think it's because like the way we all got into YouTube was like FIFA. I mean, even I was FIFA. That's how I met JJ, like through FIFA. Yeah. So I feel like I've always been like in this gaming circle that is now like, as YouTube has grown, turned into more of like a real life stuff as well. I'm gonna sneeze, but it's taking a long time.
Well, the thing is, the thing I hate, right, is I hate saying this stuff because I hate being referred to as a gamer.
Yeah.
Because I get pitched to a lot of companies as a gamer, and I'm there like, look at my channels. My second channel, I play games on, but I do a lot of videos on their Discord, Reddit, blah blah blah, stuff like that. My main channel, no games whatsoever. And that's more me. So I get pitched as a gamer all the time, and I do hate calling other people gamers. I see what you mean. The Keemstar thing, I think he does gaming tournaments. Yeah. So I can see why he's related to the gaming scene.
And he came from like Call of Duty and stuff. He used to play Halo and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the sense of, I mean, I think it's just because gaming is like such a big part in our culture now. Like I'm not a gamer, but I play a lot of games.
Yeah.
But then I am a gamer, but I don't know if I would class me as like professionally a gamer.
That's what I mean. So whenever the thing I used to always get, which I don't get anymore because I don't really post it, is I'd walk down the street and if I got recognized, if it was always like a 14 to 18 year old guy. It was always that. It was always a 15 to 18 year old boy that would say, "Oh, I bet I could beat you at FIFA. I bet you're dead. I'm sick at FIFA." And I'm like, I don't really care. I don't play FIFA to be good. I'm not a professional. But then everyone always says like, "Oh, do you get paid when you play FIFA?" Then I'm like, "Well, yeah, because I make a video." And they're like, "You're a professional FIFA player." And I'm like, "No, because I'm not. I don't win money."
Yeah, professional FIFA player would be, like Rebel,
Yeah. But I think you have to actually win money to be a professional.
Yeah. So
or be in competitions to win money.
Yeah, because then obviously even in the actual gaming tournaments, you have people like the kid who won the Fortnite one, and then you also have like ones like Vixen, and they'll call that like creator tournaments.
Is Vicar professional like Minecraft? Okay, so Minecraft Monday.
Yeah.
Is Vic? Josh was in one last week. Is Josh a professional Minecraft player?
I feel like,
or is that a tournament made for creators?
yeah, I think that's a creator tournament because does Keen actually let in pros of Fortnite? There's a few,
the
right?
Fortnite, there are some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe I don't know. Maybe then
Because like I think Mongrel and all of that are in it, and literally, so the kid who won it, is called, I want to say it right. I think it's Booger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the only person who's ever told me his name,
I think it's
so
Booger.
I'm going to agree with you no matter what.
Booger? Okay, whatever. He played in the tournament the week after.
Okay.
So it's like there is pros in that tournament.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd still say it's a creative tournament in the sense that like it's not like actual. I don't know what actually makes an actual tournament.
That's what I mean. It's a very fine line between.
And then you'll see like Tfue and Ninja. Like, are they pro gamers? Because they're also creators.
Yeah, but then like 5 years ago, me, JJ, Harry, and Toby played a FIFA tournament in our house.
Yeah.
It was an MLG tournament.
Oh yeah.
And it was the winner gets $10,000.
Okay.
I won, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, FIFA. So in my head, I thought COD, and I was like, what?
No.
I was like, how do?
But that's MLG.
Yeah.
And it's for money.
Major League Gaming. Yeah. So
It's like-
I think at the end of the day, I don't think like, being a gamer is a label. I feel like obviously it is, but we do. I'm a rapper and I guess I'm a YouTuber as well. And then if I ever do gaming, I'll be a gamer as well. I feel like everyone just falls under the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't really know if there's like boxes you put yourself in. I don't know. It's really weird. Like there are so many different lines, you know?
That's the weird thing though. When I get pitched as a gamer, it's normally for real life things.
Yeah.
And then they throw me in as a gamer.
Yeah.
So it's little things which like, oh, you're going to be in this advert for something.
Yeah.
But you're going to be playing a game and you're going to be really good and you're going to beat this person. I'm like,
You're like the gamer.
I'm
you know?
basically the nerd.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And you're trying, then you'll have someone come in that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then there's me playing FIFA against someone and winning. And it's like,
Yeah. Whereas you would do if the like the advert or something was actually like a gaming thing where everyone's playing games and they're all YouTubers as well, or gamers as well, then it would be different, right?
yeah.
But it's because you're being put in as like he's the gamer.
So it was like me, Anthony Joshua, and someone else, and it's like Anthony Joshua's going to be, boxing stuff.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be doing this, which is cool, and then you're going to be playing FIFA.
Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, firstly, you're saying you're almost putting my FIFA skills on par with Anthony Joshua's boxing skills.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not. No.
Yeah. Whereas they should get like then they should get like someone like the.
I mean,
pro.
if you're going for that, if you're going for that, then you get one of the top
FIFA players.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a little tangent, but it came from PewDiePie getting married and him having the sickest week ever because he also hit
100 million subscribers.
That's
Woo!
crazy. PewDiePie, the first
party cannons.
Bang. That one's very low key. He's the first like YouTuber to hit 100 mil, right?
That's
as
how,
in a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the first YouTuber to hit 100 mil.
Yeah.
T-Series is
they don't count.
corporation.
Yeah.
And it's so sick though.
I'm pretty sure Vivo would, like, as a collective, Vivo would have hit that because there's so many different entities. Whereas T-Series, instead of having
Vivo don't have a channel,
but they have
multiple.
But they are the one. They're still one, I think. So like that's like T-Series is just Vivo, but they're the platform. Yeah. So that's sick. 100 mil. That's mad. And like obviously the reason why he's had the sickest week ever is because like he couldn't have planned that. Like you can't plan your wedding. You can look at your numbers, but he wouldn't have expected this huge spike from
his
Minecraft.
Wedding would have been planned.
Yeah. You don't go, oh, we're about to hit 100 mil. Wedding.
Quick, now.
Yeah,
he's
let's
had
do
it
it
all
now.
planned. Like he's had all his guests locked in a room for a week, 2 weeks. Let them out now.
So I mean, if I know anything about like waves in YouTube, where like you're on top of the world and you're really depressed, like he's just got married, hit 100 mil, and like Minecraft is banging right now.
Yeah, if Minecraft dies in a couple of weeks,
he's in for a cold winter.
Thing is, I think he kind of made the Minecraft wave come back a lot bigger.
Yeah.
It kind of came back a little bit because it was like, oh, Fortnite is falling off a little bit.
Yeah.
Minecraft is always going to be a solid game. There is nothing.
I think the reason Minecraft does well on YouTube as well is because you don't have to be like good at it.
Yeah, I play it a lot.
Yeah, like obviously some people can be better at Minecraft, like they know more of what to do. But at the end of the day, because it's so basic and like you can either be really advanced on it or you can be really basic, like it's still fun. Whereas like Fortnite, like you can play Fortnite if you're trash, but like it's better if you're like doing like sick 90s and stuff and doing really well. Whereas Minecraft, you can just have fun with it, and it's more like a chilled stream, chilled viewing session.
Like I feel like Fortnite does have this, but not to the extent Minecraft. Minecraft is sick because I saw Ninja tweet like, "Why do you prefer Minecraft, or why do you like Minecraft so much?" It's because it is such a basic game. Like it is so basic, but it is so like
in depth.
It's so complicated.
Yeah.
I can go on. I could build a house.
Yeah.
That is a 5-year-old could do it.
Yeah.
Then you got to find this like wither boss or some weird thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. And then like the rails and stuff. Like there's so many different things you can do, and also you'll start doing something, and then you'll end up doing something else before you finish that thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like a rabbit hole, and it's like all finishing. Yeah, so there's so many different layers to it. That's why I think games like Minecraft are really, really fun. But yeah,
like Fortnite is simple because you can go on, you can just find a gun and you can shoot.
Yeah.
But you can't go into a battle royale because no one plays a lot of people play Save the World, but no one talks about it. If you go into a battle royale and you just find a gun and you try and shoot someone, your game is done.
It's so hard. I think Fortnite is probably one of the hardest games if you for the first time you play.
Yeah,
like you have to really try hard to get good at it. It's a type of like you see like FIFA. Like anyone will play FIFA. You just get a guy who doesn't really play games, but he'll play like FIFA or COD, right? Both those games are like kind of simple to pick up. Like you can beat people on FIFA. You can kill people on COD. Whereas like Fortnite, as soon as you jump in, you like pick up a gun, you're like, oh, sick. And then some guy just come murks you.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell? Like you have to be really patient with it. Yeah. But did you see the video they did for PewDiePie? Like the YouTube one?
It was pretty sick. It was like, did you ever get the book? So
no.
YouTube sent a book.
I've seen your book.
Yeah. I think it was, I want to say it was for 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
But it was like a backtracking one. They basically sent a timeline of your channel. So it's like, the first 5 pages or whatever, like, oh, you uploaded this day, this is your first video, you hit 1,000 subscribers on this day, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it continues all the way until 1 million. And then it shows every other YouTuber in every category that hit 1 million that year.
Damn.
It was basically like that, but into a video format and much more, obviously.
And personalized, because more personalized.
Yeah. And obviously, mine was like, it's to 100K, whereas his 100 million. So he has a lot more highlights and a lot more personal and stuff.
It's insane how many subscribers he has. Because
100 million is actually unbelievable. That is.
You hit 8.
Yeah, I'm on 8.1 right
so
now.
He's 92 million ahead of you. And you're like a really big YouTuber.
That's ridiculous. That's unfathomable to me.
Yeah, like JJ has an insane amount of subscribers, and
PewDiePie's like 4 times more.
Yeah.
4 times more than JJ has got in his entire life.
Yeah.
PewDie got like 21 million subs this year.
That's insane.
Because obviously the T-Series thing.
Yeah.
I saw it was 21 million or something like that in 2019.
Yeah. I saw him do a video where he was talking about, I think it was the same video where he was looking at his analytics. I think the video was called that, just looking at my analytics or something. And he was showing how like, how he came out and was like, let's stop this meme now because of that shooting, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was going too far. He came out and was like, let's stop this now. And then he was looking at his Google Trends like thing, and it's like as soon as he said that, everyone like it all dropped, like because obviously everyone was like PewDiePie versus T-Series, and he was like, nah, it's enough. And it was like everyone was like, okay, yeah, suit yourself. And then I think he had that stage where he was like, oh, my channel's dying, but he's still getting like 4 or 5 mil per video. But that's what it's like. Whereas I know obviously last year I would like love a video to get like 60k, whereas now like my video got 60k this week, and I'm kind of like, oh, it's not done as well. And it's not because I'm not happy with the amount of views, but it's more like when you have growth, you want to continue seeing the growth, and when it goes backwards, it's like, oh, so it's not like, I'm not really, my video didn't flop, it flopped, like it didn't flop, it just didn't do as well as I would like. That's not a flop. A flop is like no one watching, like one view. But then someone who's got 1 subscriber, one's a lot, so it depends.
Relative. It's all relative.
Exactly, yeah. But
it's honestly mad. 100 million subscribers.
Yeah, and to see like him still growing as well.
I really want to know like how big his team is.
Yeah, because
whenever I see people like in America or whatever, you'll see Jake Paul, for example, Logan Paul.
Yeah,
they have, they've got a cameraman, they've got an editor. The editor probably has like an editor as well.
Yep.
They have a secondary cameraman if they want to.
Yeah.
Then they have all the people around them. They have blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah, then even like David Dobrik, he's got the whole vlog squad who are like a part of his channel. Then you've got like Mr. Beast, you know, he's got all his crew. Even like Sidemen, I mean, as a group, you've got, you know,
but
Sidemen, and then
that's where I'm like, the Sidemen, we are all that.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast he's Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
But it is like an entity now.
Yeah.
You do expect everyone in that.
Yeah.
Like Logan now as well. It's like he has Mike and blah, blah, blah. So, but the Sidemen is, if it was like KSI and Friends, then I'd get it.
Yeah.
But we employ, obviously we have our clothing, which is a separate thing.
Yeah.
As the Sidemen, we employ one person.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, should we start hiring like 30 people?
Maybe.
Because everyone else.
Yeah, because you look at Dude Perfect, they're...
But everyone you've named so far, American.
That's true. Well, yeah, but you guys, it's just I think it's just a size. Like I feel like you guys are like in the few years, and as more time goes on, I think you'll see more people in the UK having things like Sidemen.
Yeah,
because
there's already like Beta Squad.
Yeah, I mean, I know people always tried to do like Sidemen. Like you remember, like is it Mandem? That's what they did, right? That was like Chunks on that, right? And like PG, I think.
Yeah.
So I feel like people always try and do groups, but I feel like in a different sense. I feel like before people would do like, we're friends, let's just call ourselves something.
That's what the Sidemen was.
Yeah, whereas Sidemen now is like, and like Beta Squad, they're like, okay, like we are gonna do this. We're a channel now. You know what I'm saying? Like we are actually another form. Like, you know,
we're in our final form.
You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! When you used to have, I don't know if you played it.
No, I didn't.
You used to have to get the arm, like it was a card, like different cards.
You get all the parts.
Like 6 cards, yeah, you create the guy. That's what Simon is. Yeah, so I feel like in the future you'll see more, but maybe you should. But I think PewDiePie, I feel like he doesn't have many people.
That's what I really think. Like, he has an editor.
Yeah.
I think he might have like probably 2 editors.
Yeah, so say Simon is the group of people, you know, whatever. But then I feel like each individual person, you're still normal YouTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you don't have the team that like Logan would have. Yeah. So I feel like, yes, you'll have like you, maybe editor. I feel like that's what PewDiePie would have.
Yeah, I can see that. I kind of hope he does as well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he'll have like agents, like management, brand, all this stuff. But I mean, in terms of like his content, you know, it's just...
I hope he doesn't have like... He hasn't hired, you know, like 10 ideas people, 4 editors,
probably,
3 script writers.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. A guy to do lighting, a cameraman. Considering it's like a static cam, like I hope he doesn't have that. I don't think he does.
No, I don't think he does. He's got his setup, and then behind the camera, there's like 12 people. Like,
and
PewDiePie, say this.
Says, it's like, do that again. Do that one more time. Okay.
He turns around and he's got like an in-ear and but no, I think maybe that's why I say that he's more of like a gaming YouTuber. I don't mean gaming, I just mean he's just a YouTuber, you know? Whereas Logan's different. I feel like Logan is like a celebrity on YouTube.
That's the thing. Pewdie is so much bigger than Logan.
Yeah.
But Logan is a celebrity.
Yeah.
But PewDiePie is a celebrity.
Yeah, okay, of course,
don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Logan's a mainstream celebrity.
Yeah,
PewDie is mainstream because he's just so big.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's weird.
Yeah.
But PewDiePie is like, that's like a hero.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's
YouTube's hero.
Yeah. Like I said, he's like YouTube's dad. I mean, there are a lot of roles. There's a lot of people who can be like mum and dad on YouTube. But anyway, I don't even know why I'm bringing up such a weird thing to think about.
Who you want to call mum?
Who's mum?
It used to be Zoella.
Yeah. I feel like it has to be a couple because you know it's mum and dad. So I feel like PewDiePie and Marzia, and then like Ethan and Healer.
Oh, okay.
Is that how you say the name?
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Oh, I thought I meant Bazinga.
I was like Ethan Bazinga.
Ethan is dad.
I ain't met this girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't think of any other. We're missing some. I know.
Yeah, we are.
But we haven't thought about this. It's literally just top of the head.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of analytics,
is
that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
I sometimes I don't know anymore. YouTube have making a few changes like behind the scenes.
Yeah,
they've been teasing this creator studio,
the beta,
for like a year and a half now.
Oh.
For those who don't know, like I'm sure a lot of you out there have got YouTube channels, but for those who don't, the back end of YouTube where you upload videos, you put ads in, you do the thumbnails, titles, you see all your analytics. That's what the Creative Studio is, and they're changing it now, and it's been in beta for a while. And then I know thing is in January, I remember they said this is going to become default.
Yeah,
but I think all they meant was like, you know how before you could opt out of it, and every time you load YouTube up,
now
it's the old one.
It will load that, and you have to revert.
You have to go back. Yeah. So they're basically going to make that very soon, right? Wait, is it August 31st?
I don't know.
I know it's very soon.
Oh no!
They're going to make sure that you can't go back. And just to clarify for people out there, so I would say that I do use a new one for certain things and I don't for other things. So in terms of like putting thumbnails on, putting ads on, uploading and actually like running the channel, I use the old one. And then now and then I'll use the new one for analytics.
Yeah, the analytics are better.
They're all a lot better now.
Like the new one shows, for example, one of the things that's pretty cool is you upload a video and you can look anytime after that, it'll tell you out of your last 10 videos how it's performing.
Yeah, within a certain time frame.
Yeah, so if you look an hour and 56 minutes later, it'll say in the first hour and 56, this is number 4 out of your last 10 videos. Stuff like that, which is really depressing when you get a 10.
So, just to put it out there, my last 2 was like 9 and 10. Because I texted JJ, I was like, he's like, did you upload that video? I was like, yeah, it's flopping though. And he's always like, he's always annoying because when his videos don't do too well,
he's there like,
it's flopped.
Like he's deleted it and put it on a second channel before. He's just like, no, it was doing terrible. It's dead.
Yeah, but when I go to him, I'm like, my video's flopped. He's like, man, give it time. He was like, 20k in 4 hours. That's good, man. It'll grow. Don't worry. It's just like tomorrow, it's going to be like 300k. And so I just
that's a 10 milli. Right?
I just took a photo of that top 10 videos. It's like 10. I was like, JJ, look, my video is 10th out of my last 10 videos. You're wrong, but it's good to see because also it just changed, because I had like mine was 10th in an hour, and then in 2 hours it actually grew. So it depends, it's a nice thing to look at. There are a lot more parameters on the new one, but in terms of running your channel, it's awful.
Oh, it's so bad.
Because for example, putting ads on.
Like trying to add a mid-roll, which obviously you guys probably want them to make it harder.
Yeah, true.
But we don't, all right? So the mid-rolls is literally, you used to just go like video, monetization, and there's a bar.
Yeah.
You click edit ads in bulk, and you can literally just type in...
Like 3, 6, 9.
Yeah, well, okay. I wasn't going to give away the secret.
No, true.
No, but now you have to go, you go monetization, add... things, and it takes you to the editor, and then you literally just have your video like you can see the audio as well, which is quite cool to be fair, but you then have to like scroll along and click like ad break and find like a moment
and sometimes it doesn't work. Like I'll click one in that I think I've got, and then I'll go and click the next one in, and it'll move that one because I've not pressed like save yet. It's so fiddly.
I loaded one the other day and it had preloaded ads, like mid-rolls
automatically.
Yeah,
you can do that now. You can
but then I loaded, I was like, okay, and it's saved. Went onto the Creator Studio Classic. Went in monetization. No ads.
And I'm like, that's where it gets difficult because like, is it actually saving it? I'm sure in like over time this will get better and it'll iron things out.
I mean, it's a beta. So,
but then I feel like it's not ready yet.
It's like I don't want to be the testing subject.
And then you'll do stuff like I want to change like something to do with my channel. You know where you go in like an advance and change like your name or something. Every time I click that in the new one, it's like got other. And then you click other, and it just automatically takes you back to the old one. So I'm like, are they going to put them features in the new one if they're going to make it?
I don't know.
They have to, right? Anyway, for those who don't know, mid-rolls is adverts that come in. I'm sure you all know that, but
you go.
Well, I'll say like for example, you type it in. Yeah, if you want to put an advert on like 5 minutes 30, you'll just type it in and press enter. Whereas like JJ, like he always it winds me up so much because he will click it in. He'll make.
He does a lot of things like that though. Yeah. Like so much slower.
Well, he doesn't use. So there's a YouTube Studio app on your phone. And a YouTube app to watch videos. So
it's so quick. You
guys out there are probably watching this video right now on like a phone or a tablet, and you're probably using the actual app. He uses the desktop version of YouTube on his phone. Yeah. So like he's like clicking like these little things. And
I have seen this guy use Chrome Remote Desktop, which is an app where you can control your PC at home, but it's obviously like delayed and. Like you're literally on your phone and your screen is your PC screen, so you have to like scroll across to see the whole screen. I've seen him go on Twitter on that, and I'm like, you have a Twitter app. If you're not signed in, you use Safari on your phone.
Yeah.
And like and then he was like, no, I am signed in and this is just easier. And I was
he's like,
there is absolutely no way that it's easier.
It's not easy. It's like it's just because he's used to, he doesn't like changing his way. So that's what he's done all his life. So he'll continue doing it. It's like an old man, honestly. Like,
it's like I tried to get him to stop opening 1,000 tabs. Every time you look at his computer, there's 1,000 tabs open at like minimum. When I say 1,000, that's an exaggeration. I genuinely mean at least 60.
I mean, this is a very successful guy. So many millions of subscribers. He has like the worst phone that I know out of everyone. Like,
he had 4 phones at one point.
Yeah.
He had 4 iPhones. One of them, like 3 of them were like iPhone X's, and he sat there using an iPhone 6. There's nothing wrong with an iPhone 6, but when you have 3 iPhone X's,
they're all better.
And they're all better. It's like,
I mean, like Windows not even activated yet. Even though he's paid for it. He owns Windows. He just hasn't activated it.
The guy is so like, I can't tell if it's just like he's kind of dumb or he just he doesn't care.
He just doesn't care. Yeah. Like
he's like, I'm happy.
Yeah, he's like, this is the way I use YouTube. I don't care if there's a way that will make it easier.
Why does it affect you?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't actually.
It doesn't affect me. It just makes me angry.
Yeah. It's just annoying.
And fair play to him. Like, if that's how you do it.
Yeah. So anyway, YouTube are doing a lot of things to improve or disprove.
Disprove.
There's not one.
No.
Improve. What's not improve? Downgrade,
make worse.
There's not an actual word like yin yang, right?
I don't think so.
Anyway, they're trying to do things to improve our lives, and they're trying to tackle copyright. Which I know everyone hates copyright and I hate labels, etc.
Well, I want to check one thing before that.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I need to see if Calix deleted his tweet, because Vic, just before we move on to that, the Creator Studio, Vic tweeted out saying, do any YouTubers actually prefer the new Creator Studio?
Yeah.
And every YouTuber
so they don't.
Literally was there like, it's awful, blah, blah, blah. And I know Calix, I think...
He likes it.
He liked it, and I can't tell if it's gone now, I think.
I think he does like it, but I think he's saying what we're saying. I think if for analytics, he does like it.
Well,
but he can't like it in terms of doing the basic tools.
But I think he deleted
you can't.
it.
Well, I know that he was doing that video with Freezy where...
Yeah, but he was on Freezy's phone.
That's true, yeah, because I know they were triggering Vic because Vic put that hashtag, like, stop.
Yeah, it's not
New
there
Creator
anymore.
Studio. And I know they just did the hashtag with one letter messed up. It was like, instead of creator, it was like stop Creato Studio or something like that.
He deleted it, so I don't know what he was, whether it was the analytics or it was a troll or what.
Yeah.
But literally every YouTuber came forward and said it.
Yeah.
And then I know someone at YouTube actually replied to Vic and said like, oh, I'd love to talk to you about why.
Ooh, okay, maybe it worked.
It's not going to do nothing.
No.
They're going to go, oh, thank you for your feedback.
Yeah, they're going to go back to their like group or whatever, their feedback group, and be like, so somebody says this. And I was like, okay, moving on.
Is it T-Series? Is it PewDiePie? No? All right.
Yeah, moving on.
Never mind. Even if it was PewDiePie, they probably don't care.
It's like, next on the agenda, let's change the algorithm again. How are we going to make this worse? But yeah, so they're trying to tackle copyright, but I always sympathize with them because I personally, I think just copyright is like a mess up system anyway. Like, I don't feel like what happens on YouTube is YouTube's fault or even necessarily the label's fault. Well, it is the label's fault, but not necessarily because of the law. Like copyright, it's the copyright law. Like you can't use someone's song in a video, and even fair use is not even a thing. Like you can use people's thing for fair use, but then again, like if you're using like a backing track in your video, like, they've got every right to claim it just because they own the song.
But to take all the money,
yeah, that's where it's wrong. To take all the money is wrong. Yeah, that's just the law. Like you have to license. Like you have.
I do get that, but so the thing that they've added in now basically is a company can copyright it, but they can't take all the money from it. They can either tell you to mute it, they can take the video down. Mm-hmm. I think that's it. Yeah, so it's like you can, but also they said, YouTube said that you can have like a short amount. They didn't specify how long, but they said you can have a short amount of a music. A song I think
played.
It's 9 seconds.
Okay, yeah, something like 9 seconds, which I know everyone always used to say you can play 30 seconds anyway.
Oh, I always said 6 seconds.
But I don't think that was true. I think people just said that, you know. And also they're saying like if you're in like if you're in a car and a car drives past with a song on, they're going to try and get rid of that now. But I just think like how?
Okay, so when you're saying obviously the copyright law,
Yeah.
if a car drove past with a song on,
That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine.
but why?
So,
Because you're still, I know what you're saying, but
well, yeah, I think YouTube is a weird concept because before YouTube existed and these type of mediums like Twitter and that, you would never get an example where a song will be used in a piece of content that doesn't have the approval. Like radio, TV, films, you have to have the license. Because imagine like you're not going to put like a 200 million into like a Marvel film and then have a song in there that you don't know if you can use it because it's going to have so many legal issues. So now, because we have things like Twitter and YouTube where we like make the rules in what we post, obviously it's going to have issues. So things like the car driving past, they can technically, if they want to, say, oh, you can't have that in your content that you're making money on. But I also think like it's YouTube's fault for like allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
And not flagging it as a certain way. So I guess YouTube can do more and they are trying to do more to improve it. But also, and I am mad at like labels claiming stuff because it's not right. But at the end of the day, they will if they can because they're a business and they want to make money. So it's not right. But that's
get
the law,
what you mean,
know?
but I do think the fact that so many people probably got employed to literally just go through videos and go, oh, okay, Randolph used 3 seconds of our song. All right. Straight away, that's all his money gone.
Fully, yeah. It does suck so much because,
like the fact that they're all out of jobs, surely.
Yeah. They will be now.
That would be so many people.
Yeah.
And I do get like the sympathy side of it, but at the same time, I do think there's so many people out there making videos that like fair use. I know it's not an actual thing, but it is kind of a thing.
It is a thing, yeah. But I think, I don't know exactly what the law is on it, but I know that someone will upload a video like 50 Cent Candy Shop lyrics, and in the video they're like, no copyright intended. I'm like, what do you mean?
So
that's a different example.
Anything like that, yeah, I completely understand. If you claim that, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean no copyright intended? Like, you have broke the copyright law, but you can't say, oh, I shot someone but didn't intend to.
Yeah.
But no, just to clarify my point, I'm not saying like, obviously if someone has a song in like 3 seconds, 10 seconds, that shouldn't be claimed. I'm just saying, I think my point more is the people who get mad that they can't use a song in their video in the background. When people are like, oh, what? I should be allowed to use what I want. I'm like, well, no.
Yeah.
But I do realize that 3 seconds and 10 seconds stuff is wrong. So background music shouldn't be claimed.
What I think is like, what would be, obviously this is so impossible to govern and set up.
Yeah.
But say you upload a 15-minute video, you use 3 seconds of this song. Mm-hmm. They can claim 3 seconds of your video. Yeah,
like whatever percentage of that. Yeah,
if you do a 10-minute video and you use 1 minute of it, they can claim a minute.
They should do that, yeah. And YouTube should put in a system where you even like when you do the mid rolls and stuff, you literally put in what song you've used, and then it knows. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
Because I feel like you're saying like how would they know? I think the new YouTube rule is that they have to give time frames, don't they? So if someone claims your video, they have to literally put in.
Yeah, that's because the amount of times you get claimed, and they would just like, we'd do a football video or something, and I'd use 25 songs.
You don't know which it is.
Drops, and they'd just go, yeah, that's our song.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, what is?
Yeah.
Like, I've used them from different sites that are all copyright free. Like, there's a YouTube channel called, I think it's copyright...
There's so many
non-copyright sounds.
Non-copyright sounds. They're like a label now. These used to be, I tried to start one when I was younger, but
literally every third song is copyrighted.
Yeah, that's what used to really annoy me about those people, because they're not actually royalty-free songs. They're just songs that they uploaded.
Yeah, and
you can't guarantee that they are. It's just they're just putting it on a channel called non-copyright sounds. You don't have I'm not talking about this channel specifically, but those channels who have like who upload songs, you never know. That's why, like for me, like I'll be working with an editor and he'll be like, oh, I'm going to use some other music in this video. And I'm like, nah, use what I've sent you, because like say if the video does get claimed, like, I don't want it to be your fault that you got claimed. Like, whereas if I give you all the tracks that I've paid for on like certain websites, if it's wrong, it's my fault.
See, okay, one example is the song Boulangerie.
No.
Do.
Oh yeah.
It's
like Harry got like.
It's like the most used song.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just checking if it's still good. Yep, it's still good.
So that is like the most used song in our group.
Yeah.
Like JJ used it.
Yeah. Well, all the music that JJ ever used, everyone in the UK just uses that.
Yeah.
Or used that.
So that song, I used it for a while. Like,
it's so good though.
But I used it for a long time, and obviously, like, I didn't have a license for it.
Yeah.
Then this whole thing became a thing, and every video got claimed.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to buy the license to it. I didn't know that was a thing. I was just lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
So I bought the license for it, and it's like, okay, yeah, I now have it.
Yeah.
Put it in a video, and it got copyrighted, and I'm literally there like, but I've got a license.
Yeah.
So then I had to like argue it.
Yeah.
Put the license in. After about 2 weeks, it got reverted, and I got it. Then the next, like I did it in a video a week later, used the song again, got claimed again, and I'm there like, I've literally just proven it.
Yeah.
And then I argued it. To this day, still hasn't been resolved.
Yeah, that's the bad part about it, because that's them just using the dispute system.
They can just sit there and go, we just won't answer them.
They're like, we know you have the license, but we're just going to say, we're busy, we haven't had the time.
Until if they answer and say, I have it, like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right, I get all the money back.
Yeah.
But if they sit there and just don't answer, all the money that it's still making goes to them until it's proven.
Yeah. And sometimes, I mean, does it always go back, or does sometimes they get it?
What?
Like,
if it's proven that I actually had the license, I think it then goes. It depends how long it takes.
Okay.
Because you get paid like 2 months later.
Yeah.
I think it's if it goes after 2 months, they get whatever that period.
Yeah, because they can't unpay them.
Yeah.
That's dodgy. Yeah. That's the hard part. The system does need to get better, and it looks like YouTube are trying to do steps to make it better. But I think the issue, my point, what I'm saying in this part really is, like, I get why that YouTube. The power's not always in YouTube's hand, because they're working with like Universal Music Group, they're the biggest label in the world. Like, they can't go to them and be like, look, you can't claim that video, because technically, like, in the law, they can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, YouTube can do things to make our lives easier and communicate with us more, which I think they're trying to do. But at the end of the day, they can't like argue with the copyright law. So that's why the issue with what was the thing, the Article 13 or whatever.
Yeah,
that was my issue. Is like, if it's their liability, right? So
yeah, it's on you.
It's going to change to their.
But that one was so ridiculous, because it's like you have to make sure you have like licensing for everything.
Yeah,
like you can't wear an Adidas shirt.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's because then you're literally sat there like, every video on YouTube is either sponsored, or you have to wear plain stuff in a plain room. Yeah. Like, you can't walk down the street because there's shops in the background.
It sucks, yeah. And like it's like every piece of music, you have to actually get you have to show them you have the license for it before you even upload, rather than the other way around.
Yeah, but things like
crazy.
That didn't even make sense. Like Toby, for example.
Yeah, his intro
got copyrighted, all his videos, and it's like he literally had it from the start. Yeah, from the actual personal.
But again, that's tough as well, because like he might have approval from them to use it, but not necessarily the label. The label might not know that they've given him the right to use it. Yeah. In certain cases, like maybe in his case they have, but say if I'm signed to a label.
But I think it was someone that was unsigned. Okay. At the time.
Then, so that's all them things become difficult.
I don't know.
So music law, copyright labels is such a it's such a difficult thing to like. It's the rules are so bad. They're so old fashioned. They're always old fashioned, and they never get updated. And they need to, because like I said, like back in like 10, maybe 20 years ago, before YouTube was a thing, there was not really any mediums where people would be using unlicensed stuff anyway. Whereas now they are, so they have to update it to match the times that we're in. Yeah. I mean, Facebook is like, this is crazy. Facebook is like one of the richest companies ever, and it only exists. It didn't even exist like. Remember like what 18, 20 years ago. That's crazy to me. Because you have like BP and all these like big companies who've been going for like 400 years and are still like the big companies. Then you get like people like Facebook who are like
make
babies.
Way more in like
it's scary, man. So obviously the times are changing. We can't have the same copyright law that we've had for like 100 years. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Anyway.
Well, should we move on from that? That was a bit of too much YouTube talk. Too much analytic and stuff like that talk. So we'll move on to something a little bit. I don't know how to phrase it.
Oh, these are DMs.
Yeah,
so we'll go into it. Yeah,
we'll move on to something a little bit more.
So tongue in cheek.
I'm trying to think of a phrase right now to.
Tongue in cheek is amazing. Don't you think? That's what was in the DMs.
Okay, yeah. I didn't realize you were talking about those cheeks.
Yeah. It's like a pun. But now, True Geordie and the DM, I guess, controversy, which isn't really a controversy. Like we were not sure whether to talk about this originally, because I've not spoken to True Geordie, and he hasn't publicly said anything. So I was like, I don't want to.
Well, it's like you don't know if it's real or not, blah, blah, blah. And it's like if you start saying like, oh, this has happened to him and he's done this, it's like...
Yeah.
Yes, unless you're going to do the whole allegedly did this.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously, what I would have said. Okay, anyway, for those who don't know what we're talking about, recently some DMs got leaked. Like, I guess a girl leaked some DMs of her and True Geordie messaging, pretty much just like talking dirty to each other. That's all it is. Like, it's nothing
It's just
consensual.
It's just extra kinky.
Yeah, it's just kinky stuff. So I think that's what I was gonna. If we spoke about it, I would say that, you know, because I saw Jackmate as well. Was like, oh, I can't believe people are actually trying to cancel him because he's not done anything wrong here. It's just maybe an odd thing to say.
Yeah,
but also it's private.
It was just the things he was saying were just different fetishes, or it basically made it sound like he was having sex with a girl.
Yeah,
and there was also a black guy there.
Yeah, yeah.
And he wanted to suck the black guy's dick.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also that he actually asked the girl to shit on his chest as well.
Yeah.
Is another thing. But it was basically that. And it's like, none of that is wrong.
No, nothing. It's like, it's not wrong because it's two consensual people just having fun. That's what they do. People need to realize this is why, like, I guess sex is a really weird thing because in like society, it's not really spoken about.
Yeah.
Whereas behind closed doors, everyone has got certain kinks, you know. Some are basic, some are a bit, like, different, you know, a bit out there in this case. Whereas, for those who don't know, True Geordie also responded now. He's finally, like, spoke out. Himself, Lawrence, and Stephen Tries, did, like, a video, which was really funny. And they kind of, like, just, I guess, addressed it, but also, you know, saw the funny side of it and just literally made the point that we're making. And I think True Geordie said at one point, like, this is, you know, not everyone has like plain old missionary sex.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like some people are different, you know.
It's just the night where we were talking, we started, you know, sexting, and it was just kind of like, oh yeah, let's just get nasty.
Yeah, and certain fantasies are like that. Like he was saying, obviously I don't actually want someone to shit on my chest or shit on your chest or whatever.
Yeah, that part.
But sometimes you say things.
That part I'm kind of like, maybe he actually does.
Maybe he does,
I don't know, because he says like no one wants that. So some people actually do want it.
Yeah. Of course, and it's not even a bad thing. Like if he's into that, it doesn't even matter because that's what he's into.
Yeah.
You know? People do not even weird things. It's not even like, it's like not weird to them. It's just, you know, people are different. People do different things. So whatever this controversy was not. Well, it's not a controversy. It's just, you know, an insight to someone's like sexting, you know, dirty messages, which is not bad at all. So the people who are like trying to cancel him is ridiculous.
Yeah,
he's not doing anything wrong. Like people out there are doing wrong things. People
also,
are. It's crazy.
Fuck that bit.
Yeah.
Like, why are you exposing DMs of them?
Yeah, I know. I think maybe that's what like. Maybe what I would say to him is don't do that on Instagram. You know, text it or something, because then she, you know, all it is a screenshot with her, like, you know, with Brian. You know, who's Brian? No one knows.
The other thing was like it was so hard to know if they were even real.
Yeah,
because I mean, you could fake that within a minute.
Yeah, I even saw someone on Twitter literally faking it. You know, they faked it as well. And it looked the same. You know,
and that's why it was a thing of like, he didn't reply for a few days, and it was like, oh, if it was all 100% just made up, he probably would have just gone, this account, look, no DMs.
Yeah.
But it turned out it was a dildo, by the way, as well.
Yeah. He was just when he was referring to that big black dick, he was referring to, you know, the big black plastic dildo. Anyway, even if it was a real person, still not wrong. It's just whatever they're into. I'm not saying that
was his explanation.
Yeah. I'm not even saying he is into that. I'm just saying that's what he was saying. But either way, nothing's wrong. But I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, obviously he will. The videos, it made it seem like he could laugh at it. Obviously, he still would be, you know, embarrassed.
Yeah.
Not because of what it is necessarily, even though that might add to it, more in the sense that no matter what you do, and even if you're, you know, sexting and it's really basic things, then you don't want that to be out there because it's like private stuff behind closed doors. So you wouldn't want it to be exposed in that way. So obviously, it's probably like a little bit embarrassed, a little bit. No one wants the like dirty laundry exposed, but it's good to see that he can have you know, see the bright side, and the way he did it with obviously Stephen Tries. Stephen Tries just inhabiting him, and then I really enjoyed. Obviously, the video is about True Geordie, but I thought Lawrence did really well in that video.
Lawrence did really well.
Yeah, he was just he was the perfect. He did a perfect job, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, like the whole situation, even from the start, like I thought it was true, mainly because he didn't come out, you know.
I thought initially I was like, oh, it's fake.
Yeah.
And then he didn't say anything. And then I was like, okay, it has to be true.
Yeah, for me, I just find it funny. You know, it's just a funny thing to see. Like, and again, obviously, Brian, if you're even watching this, not in a bad way, I'm just, you know, it's nice to see something like that happen where it's not, you know, it's not exposing someone for doing something wrong.
It's just a bit embarrassing that it's like,
it's just kinky.
It's your text, and it like, even if I was literally there, like, if I literally even had a message saying, when I get home, I'm gonna fuck you, something like that. Or like, I want to, something like that.
Yeah.
Even that getting exposed, there's obviously nothing like, I don't know if I'm saying that to JJ and he's not like wanting to. But you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's kind of embarrassing to have your text sent out. So it's it's.
And I think I find it funny, and it's because I know that, because I understand that behind closed doors, you know, people are into certain things, and it was just nothing was wrong for me. So that's why I could find the funny side of it. But, you know, if you got offended by it, or if you find that truly weird, I mean, obviously the things are odd, you know, to certain people, but you're boring. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
You're boring.
Yeah, you're boring if you think that there's something actually wrong with those messages. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, speaking of being exposed, this is something you didn't know I was going to bring up.
No, I mean,
so
are you exposing me?
Speaking of being exposed, James Charles got hacked.
Oh, yeah.
He got hacked, and then he got his account back, and he basically tweeted out to the hackers, whatever, the only nude I've ever taken. Here it is, so that you can never expose me.
Yeah.
And it's just a picture of him, like, in the mirror, butt naked.
Yeah, it's not an explicit nude. It's just,
it's his butt.
Yeah.
And it's jokes how, like, the entire world didn't react to it and just be like, well, what's happening? It's literally just James Charles has a really good butt. That's all it is.
A very well-rounded bum, for sure. It's, you know, it's very, 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 very attractive bum.
But everyone was just there, like, he posted it and everyone was like, what? Like,
just to be clear, that's probably, I mean, him posting that is not as bad, because, you know, you see what everyone else was doing the trend, right?
Yeah.
Like, Ethan did it, not I think H3 did it, you know.
I saw his one, and then, who else did I see? Saw someone else's.
I saw No Jumper, Adam 2022. He did one as well. Yeah, a bunch of people. Yeah, and out of all these photos, James Charles definitely had the best bum. That's funny.
Yeah, so James Charles, Best Bum of the Year award. There you go.
Yeah, take that. Yeah, take that. It sounded weird when I said take that. In reference to a bum.
It was a little bit.
Take it back. So that's true, Geordie. It just not as big deal. Not as big of a deal as it should have been.
Yeah. But he because he went fully silent. Like, he was uploading a lot.
Yeah,
I think he was showing videos of him boxing a lot.
Yeah, he didn't even do his. You know, he does the kickoff where he does a live stream of football. He unfortunately didn't do that. But I mean,
speaking of boxing.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, go on.
That was my little segue there.
Yeah, I was not catching your wave.
So FouseyTube has basically been talking a lot about boxing.
Yeah,
and he's been calling out Jake Paul a lot. He also sparred Alex Wasabi.
Yeah, and he knocked him out. He didn't knock him out unconscious.
TKO.
Yeah,
he knocked him down.
Yeah, he knocked him down. Well, yeah, it's technical knockout. So, you know, he punched him, fell on the floor and couldn't continue. You know, so he won and knocked him out. You know.
So he was obviously calling out Jake Paul before the last fight. Yeah, saying like, oh, let's fight. He was also, I feel like he was calling out JJ.
Yeah, because they did the thing.
The contender of, like, for JJ to fight, right?
Yeah, I love that because I think when JJ did that, Logan wasn't even in it.
No, he wasn't.
And was
because Logan was saying like, fight my dad.
Yeah.
That's why. And then JJ was like, whatever, I'll fight someone else.
That's why those 5 people, because it was Alex Wasabi, Adam Salah,
yeah,
FouseyTube,
yeah,
the big strong guy,
yeah,
Brad.
What do you mean, Bradley Martin?
No, not him. Not him. I can't remember his name.
But yeah, there was 5 of them, and JJ was basically like saying, "You guys vote. Whoever wins, I'll fight."
I think it was Fousey was top. Someone was top, but then
Alex Wasabi was there. I said that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think I did. If not, Alex Wasabi as well.
Yeah,
and then he just didn't do any of them.
Yeah, he was just like, "Oh, Logan's here, cool."
Yeah, let's go.
And so Fousey obviously since then has been like, "Oh, you know what? I am a good boxer. I can fight." Blah blah blah. And then he got annoyed because Jake obviously didn't fight him. Then he was like basically saying, I'll fight everyone.
Yeah.
So then he has now fought Alex Wasabi. They had a spar. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not a trained boxer. I can't box. I'm weak as hell.
Yeah, we don't
not,
know anything about boxing really.
Yeah,
other than what we see when we watch the big fights, you know.
But it wasn't.
Didn't look good. No.
It looked like old Deji.
Yeah.
You know, like when Deji first put on gloves.
Yeah.
Like he's not turning his back as much, but it was obviously Deji like then got a lot better.
Yeah, they looked all right, but at times it looked like an actual street fight rather than like a boxing match.
There's one bit where Fuzi's standing forward like this, and I swear Alex Wasabi's just bopping him on the side of the head, like each hand.
and I'm not saying this just because like JJ is our friend, but I think at this point like JJ, both JJ and Logan, I think would.
Yeah, so
love to fight Fuzi.
Logan and Jake have done a video where they're talking about it. They've
got a channel, right? Logan and Jake, you know. Yeah.
So Jake and Logan and Jake. I don't know.
I wonder who's got the first.
I feel like Jake and Logan sounds nicer.
Logan, yeah, it does. Jake and Logan and Jake. Yeah.
But they talk about it, and Logan says like, "Oh, obviously, I'm boys with Fuzi. I don't know about you, Jake, but Fuzi, I'm sorry, like you're not good enough to box us yet."
Yeah.
And I was kind of there like, okay, it's arrogant. But it is true.
Yeah, more so for Logan. I don't know if Jake has been training as much as Logan has. I can't imagine he has been.
Yeah, like based on the fight against Deji and JJ, those two, Fuzi would have just based on that. Fuzi would have a better chance against Jake.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he would still do well.
I think Jake would win easily.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I still love to see it.
I mean, I would love to watch that.
Yeah, just because they're both great characters of YouTube.
Yeah,
Fuzi and Jake.
Well, so then did you see? Jake actually said, I'll fight Fuzi if he can prove he's met Drake.
And
he's met Drake.
And then Fuzi said,
that's like asking you to prove you love Tanner.
Which I thought was funny.
I thought it was funny, but it
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Because he's pretty much saying that he didn't meet Drake. Right?
But he's saying like, oh no, I did meet him, but there's no proof of it.
Okay, because the joke is that you don't love Tanner and it's all fake.
Yeah.
So
so
I'm like, if he's saying that, it's like
you're literally admitting you're not gonna like. You're literally going, okay, yeah, the fight's up. No, we're not fighting.
Well, I didn't meet Drake.
Yeah,
I can't prove. Yeah, you're right. It might just because I can't prove it, or he might just be saying, yeah, I didn't meet Drake, and I was just crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of there like, I don't know about the Jake and Tanner situation. I don't know what is going on. But
maybe they do love each other.
You can't say like me meeting someone where you can literally just get a phone out. It's the same as proving someone loves someone where it's literally an emotion.
You can't prove it, because people could be married for like 20 years and not love each other.
Yeah.
And they don't even know that.
Yeah.
You know?
So then, so that fight's just not going to happen. And Jake's looking for a fight right now.
I think it will. It won't happen unless it gets big enough to happen. You know, if they go back and forth
but
and
Fuzi
start seeing the entertainment.
Fuzi has to get a lot bigger.
Like,
Jake is... I mean, Fuzi has 10 mil subs.
Because he's been so like inconsistent. You know, he's done really well, then he's like flopped, then he's gone, deleted his channel. He like gave his channel to his friend.
Yeah,
I always find that makes no sense because like you have a channel, then you just change the title of the channel, change the content, and everyone's like, "Who's this?"
Yeah,
just unsubscribe. You know?
Yeah,
like,
but
it's like me replacing my body with you, and then my mum being like, "You're not Andrew."
But it would still give that person probably a bigger platform. Even if 5 million unsub, he's still there with the 5 mil channel.
Exactly, yeah.
Whereas you'd have to start from scratch.
Yeah, and if he does good content, then some people might stay. So.
Yeah. But so FuziTube has now said, I don't know who he said he was going to fight. Well, he has a fight in London coming up.
Oh, yeah.
At York Hall.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why. Like, I don't know why it's in London. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe it's just like you know how, I mean, white collar is white collar, but you know how like JJ and Logan was like white collar, and JJ and Joe, like maybe this is just a regular white collar fight, you know?
Yeah, but I thought he would stay America to get more of his audience.
Yeah, true.
Unless the opponent is here, I guess.
Yeah, and I know there are a lot of like there's a lot of like not licensing, but there are a lot of regulations
in America.
So maybe they couldn't. Maybe it just makes more sense to do it in London. Like the rules are just better and more in their favor. You know.
So the other thing was, I actually saw a clip of Deji saying that he was going to go to LA after.
Oh yeah, I saw this as well.
Yeah, he said he was going to go to LA after, he goes to court for Tank.
Yeah.
And he was going to spar
Fuzi.
I can't. Did he say Fuzi or Alex?
No, I think it was Fuzi because
I think he said Fuzi. So
yeah,
I think
Fuzi was calling him out.
Like, yeah, so it was like Fuzi was gonna box Alex Wasabi, then potentially spar Deji, and then potentially fight Jake.
Yeah.
And I was like, imagine if Fuzi actually just won all of them. Everyone would be there like, oh,
damn.
Okay, fair play.
What's mad though is like Fuzi's a tall guy, right?
I don't think he's that tall.
Is he not?
No.
Some people on YouTube, we've spoken about this
It's
before
really
on the
hard
podcast.
to tell.
Yeah, like
I get told I'm a lot taller than people think.
yeah, but he seems really tall. And obviously, Deji is not the tallest. How tall is Deji? He's shorter than me, right?
I think so.
By a little bit. He's not
so.
like he's not short. Yeah, but
He's not. Yeah, he's not short.
But he's not like tall. I mean,
He's not like 6'2".
no.
Which I think Fuzi might be 6. Fuzi will be taller.
Definitely taller
I
than
think.
me. Yeah, like
Yeah, I think Fuzi will be taller.
Yeah.
I'd still Deji will win that.
yeah.
Deji will win
Deji's
that,
good,
and then-
man. Like
That's what I mean. I don't know. And if Deji beats Jake, sorry,
Yeah.
Deji beats Fuzi,
yeah,
like there's no chance Jake's fighting him.
No.
Because
no
then
way.
Jake
No,
could
yeah,
go,
yeah, Jake,
I'd
yeah.
fight Deji again.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, I think with Deji, like, there's just it was more of like the commitment to train. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
But based on like the Alex Wasabi Fuzi Tube fight,
yeah.
based on that, Fuzi looked like he had a bit of power. But he wasn't
Yeah.
fast or anything.
No,
And I'd say if I had to choose Deji's, if I had to pick one like strongest point,
yeah,
I think it's he can take a punch.
yeah.
Well, it's his power as well.
Yeah, he's very strong.
And I'm there like, Fuzi didn't have to deal with any power against Alex Wasabi.
No,
And if Deji can take punches, Fuzi ain't got anything.
yeah,
So yeah, that's an easy win.
yeah. Well, it looks like maybe that boxing's like finally coming back to YouTube because we had that period where it's kind of gone, disappeared.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about fighting, but
I
no
still
one's doing
don't know
anything.
if it is. Because
What,
this
no-
is literally just Fuzi.
Yeah,
And Fuzi can sometimes make a meme of himself.
yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next like few months.
For sure, yeah, for sure. I had an idea that the reason I said that is because I was going to segue to something else,
Okay.
and now I can't remember what that was. It was good though. It was something that it's nothing that we kind of
reason
like
why
planned
you
to
said
speak
what?
about. The reason I said that it's making a comeback
Oh,
is because I had something not related to boxing, but I was like something else is making a
something
comeback.
else. What's making a comeback?
But now I think I'm maybe wrong in thinking that, and I'm going down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
So I don't know what it was. Oh, it's annoying.
Well, I think that sums up our boxing talk.
Yeah,
So the last thing we said we were going to talk about today.
that's what it was. I was going to say.
Oh, you know who else is making a comeback?
No. I wasn't going to say that actually. What I was going to say was boxing's making a comeback, and we don't really. I was going to say,
okay.
you know when people don't know something about boxing,
Yeah.
but then people watching do know.
Yeah.
You know how like idiotic we sound.
Yeah.
Like we're like, oh yeah, Fuzi looked really fast. So they're like,
No, he didn't.
what are you talking
No.
about? Yeah,
He didn't, by the way. We don't think that.
when you hear someone talk about something that you are knowledgeable in, they sound like idiots. You know? But also, another thing that is very
It's the
subjective.
longest segue.
Yeah.
ever.
Another thing that's very subjective is football. There are 20 teams in the Premier League. Everyone's gonna have a different idea who's gonna finish top, who's gonna finish bottom. So
No one knows.
No one knows.
Firstly,
Yeah, no one knows. Yeah,
And the other thing, right, is me and Randolph made predictions
yeah.
that on purpose were out of like the ordinary.
Yeah, so that if it does happen, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
There's no point going like, oh, it's this, and then you get to the end of the season, you're like, oh, I
was right.
I was a position off. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
it's like if it's like, I bet the people who are complaining about it are the
Yeah.
kind of people that bet on a weekend game and they put like £1 on Man City to beat Wolves.
And they
And,
win
they're
like,
like, and then they win,
win
and they
with like
win
a penny.
6p.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like, oh, how many bets you win this week? I want all of mine. What
yeah.
are you saying? Come
For
at
sure,
me.
for sure.
I know everything about football.
Yeah, and also like it's when we said the Championship is the best league in the world. Obviously, it's like it's not the best quality, but it's the best like. He's a Leeds fan. I'm a Forest fan. It's
most
obviously
entertaining to us.
Obviously, we're gonna say that. Yeah. Like if you're at this point in City, you're obviously gonna be like, these guys are idiots. But I'm much rather watching. I enjoy going to like Forest games and enjoying like the Championship style of football and that whole thing. But I also enjoy going on like Match of the Day and watching really good football.
Yeah.
But for me, like I enjoy. Obviously, if Forest get to the Premier League, I will then watch the Premier League more. Be more a fan of that. But I don't know. There's something about Championship that makes it like it just feels really like I don't know.
Feels more homely almost.
It's like
I feel like if you're one of the big team fans,
Yeah.
like if you're like a Man United fan, for example,
Yeah.
I feel like you don't have the same it's almost like your community is too big that you don't get the same feeling.
Yeah, and you still get good feelings in a different way. Like you've got like Red Devils TV or whatever it's called, Full Time Devils, and you got that aspect that we don't have.
Like when you're a YouTuber and when you have 1,000 subscribers, your community is so tight. They will watch every video pretty much. Like when you have 1,000 subscribers, you probably get 2,000 views a video.
Yeah,
because you have your hardcore subscribers and you're like reaching new people.
Yeah.
When you get to 10 million subscribers, you'll probably average like 2-3 million a video.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's because obviously your community is just so much bigger that you have less hardcore fans.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a hardcore Leeds fan because like I don't go to every game.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't go to many games at all.
Yeah, yeah.
But it feels way more like you'll see less people that are there. Like you'll get less people going to a game that are there like, oh, I'm in Manchester for a week, so I thought, I'll go to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll go like, okay, I'm a Leeds fan, I'm going to the game.
Yeah, and obviously there's nothing wrong with like there's nothing wrong with like, I don't know.
Casual fans, basically.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But there's less of that in like Forest. You still have Forest fans that are from like New York, because they've chosen Forest for X amount of reasons. But yeah, you don't have in like Old Trafford, there's going to be like a good percentage of people who aren't even fans of United. They're just there to see like a massive epic club.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because like the amount of YouTubers that get stick when they go to like a Champions League final and everyone's like, you don't even support those teams. Why are you there?
Yeah, you enjoy football.
I like football, and also me being there, if I don't go, they're going to give it to someone else, and they won't be a fan of that
Pepsi
team.
have like 50 seats. They're going to fill them to promote Pepsi,
But then everyone always goes, oh, why do you get that? Why doesn't a fan of
Liverpool
get it? And I'm like, no offense, this sounds very big-headed.
Yeah.
But someone like Pepsi, why are they going to invite a Liverpool fan that isn't going to bring them anything?
Yeah.
Rather than an influencer who's going to be like, oh, thanks to Pepsi, sick night, check out Pepsi, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And the worst thing is there are people who just like, who just work at Pepsi who will get, a ticket for their like dad to go. Just because they have them seats allocated, they have seats to fill. They're gonna have to fill them to promote their brand. It is what it is. Like, I guess, obviously, if like certain teams aren't getting allocated enough seats because they're giving like so many away to like brands, I get that does suck. But yeah, it's not their fault for like inviting a YouTuber to go. Like everyone likes football. Like, I would love to go to watch, Liverpool United, for example, Champions League final. That's going to trigger so many people. I'd like to see that. I guess it is sad that maybe I would take a seat of somebody else, but I would buy a ticket anyway. If I buy a ticket for £70 and I'm not a Liverpool fan, like, is that wrong?
That's the thing. You're allowed. Some people will complain.
Yeah, but I like football, man.
Like, do you complain? If you're complaining about that, do you complain about people that buy a PlayStation but don't play it every day?
Yeah.
Because then the PlayStation sells out, and you're like, why do you have a PlayStation? You don't even play it 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
You should complain about that.
Yeah, there are casual fans and there are hardcore fans, and everyone should be allowed to enjoy the game of football.
Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, who cares? You can, like, a game like the Champions League, you can watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Would you have spent 70? Like, if Randall gets a free ticket, it's like, if you probably got offered your ticket way after the tickets went on sale.
Yeah.
So it's like you could have bought one.
Yeah. Well, also say there were no seats allocated for like brands. Say there's in like a 10,000 seat stadium and it's just fans. 50,000 go to Leeds, 50,000 go to Forest. Like, if I miss out, it's not the person's fault who bought a ticket before me. You know what I'm saying? They've got their ticket. They just got the opportunity they had to get the ticket. Anyway, football is a very subjective thing. So
we are gonna put, because it is such a ridiculous like lineup we both put. We both put top 6. You actually put top 7.
I don't know why I did that,
but we're just gonna.
Are we gonna just stick to top 6?
We'll go top 6.
Who did I? Oh no. I said Wolves was 7th and Everton was 6th. Oh, now I want to change it to the Wolves. I don't. I want to stick with
Wolves 6th.
Oh, did I?
You put Chelsea 7th.
Wait,
you said one of those teams like Wolves, Everton, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, you've got a list, right?
Yes. So what we're basically saying is I put Man United 2nd and it's triggered everyone. The reason I said that is I just think it's going to be one of those weird things where Man United do well at like a random point for a while and get 2nd somehow. Yeah. And everyone will sit there and be like, what the hell? And they'll forget that Man United did badly. I don't know. I'm just saying it so that if it happens...
It's like that guy who put like £100 on Leicester to win the league.
Yeah.
It's one of them things.
I bet everyone watching that, if he had come out and gone, I put £100 on Leicester to win the league, they're going to win it.
Yeah.
Everyone would be like, you're high.
You're an idiot.
And then he wins it and they go, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Jamie Vardy was good.
Yeah.
So we've said it to basically be controversial, and if it happens, it's sick.
Yeah.
And because they're so out there, I'm willing to bet you £10,000.
Okay. £10,000 on the line.
That you have to get every single one in the right position.
So if I win, you give me £10,000.
Yeah.
If you win, I give you £10,000.
Yeah. As in, you have to get all 6 in that exact position you have.
Yeah. I forgot what mine are.
Okay, so yours is Liverpool, Man City.
Which I'm actually so far happy with.
Liverpool, Man City, first, second. Yeah. Tottenham.
Maybe not after so many few games.
Arsenal.
Okay.
United.
Yeah.
And then Wolves. But I will allow you, if you get those 5 and then it's, Wolves, Everton, or a team like that, not Chelsea.
Okay, yeah.
You still win the bet.
Okay, yeah, cool. But I'm still gonna go strong with Wolves over Everton for some reason.
I'll give you Wolves or Everton. That's what I'll give you.
Even though they drew right today they were losing against Burnley, and then they drew last minute.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm wrong.
So
maybe put Burnley in there. No, Wolves, Everton. Okay,
mine is Man City.
Yeah,
which I'm like, we're 3 games in.
Yeah, they drew against Spurs. Yeah.
By the way, when we're recording this, they are 3 games in. They may have played another game before this went out.
Yeah.
So I think that they'll still win the league.
Yeah,
teams have been further behind than 2 points.
I think
3
so.
games in.
Yeah.
Then I've got Man United second, which is obviously triggering.
And
they're not doing well. They obviously lost to Palace.
It was a good shout, but last few games have looked a bit rocky. But I do think they have like some bright players.
Yeah, and I mean, their last 2 games, they've missed a penalty in both.
Yeah, that is a bit of a mess though.
Did
you watch the Gary Neville? He was like, he was so mad on like Monday Night Football or something because over the penalty taker. Because you saw what happened.
It was Pogba the first one.
No, Rashford the first game he scored it.
Oh yeah, then they changed.
And then Pogba took it. But then in the first clip, when Rashford actually scored it, they were saying that Pogba should have taken it, but then Rashford stole it off him. You know what I'm saying? So they were saying Pogba was the penalty taker, but then Rashford took it in the first one and scored it. So in the second one, Pogba took it and missed it. But then now, Rashford took it again and then missed that one.
Thing is, out now, who would you take as your penalty taker?
I'd still go with Rashford because the penalty he missed looked good because he hit the post.
But he missed the goal.
He did. Yeah,
Pogba's got saved.
I know, but it was a bad penalty.
It was a bad penalty.
Yeah.
But the thing is, keeper goes the other way. Great penalty. Sent the keeper the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. But yeah, okay. So I've got Man United, who obviously are looking ropey.
Yeah.
Very ropey.
But they could turn it around.
They could turn it around. Then I've got Liverpool, who are obviously looking good.
Yeah.
Third place, probably a bit harsh. Tottenham, fourth for Tottenham. That's
Yeah.
they'll be around there probably. Then I put Chelsea as 5th. Now this is a shocker.
Yeah.
They're like 15th right now or something.
Yeah, but you know what? They look.
But it's so early.
I think it's so early. It's a tough season though because they've got that transfer ban.
So
they have to.
That's why I actually put them high,
because they could do
low but high still.
Because they got Abraham as a striker who's like playing Championship.
See, I have a mate who's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
and he literally, not the game they just played, the game before, he was like, get Tammy Abraham off the pitch. I never want to see him in Chelsea shirt.
And he got a brace, right?
Then and now he's like, Tammy Abraham is so sick. And I was like, this is my point. But they're the ones who complain about, they're the ones who are like, oh, you're a fake fan.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
So today I saw the stat that Pepe for Arsenal was the first player to dribble past Van Dijk. This is going to trigger a lot of people in 50 appearances, right? And then I saw all the replies on Twitter from Liverpool fans saying, oh, what a stupid stat. That doesn't count. And everyone replying to those saying, before he wrote this stat, you guys were literally saying that, oh, it's the sickest thing that Van Dijk's not been dribbled past, in 50 games.
Well, the one I saw that was tweeted about that was, it was always like, Van Dijk took 50 games to get dribbled past. Maguire cost more and got 52 minutes to get dribbled past or something like that. Yeah. And it was just I saw loads of tweets about that and I'm just like, okay, now you don't care about it as a stat because he got dribbled past.
Yeah. In football, there's so many stupid stats. There's so many. I mean, the issue is that there are, say you get 100,000 Liverpool fans, not all of them are going to think that way. You know what I'm saying? Some won't care. Some do care. What you see on social media is just those that get liked and get put to the top. So that's why football is such a great sport for the arguments and banter.
That's almost why I don't like VAR. I do like VAR for like obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But it is always a good talking point of like...
Yeah. Although recently it is... Yeah, because I mean, it's definitely more set in stone. Like, it's definitely more correct, like in what the decisions are making.
Yeah, it's more what it should be now. We have the technology.
Yeah, it's just that it was always funny. Like, it was always funny when like someone would score an offside goal.
Yeah,
and it would count.
Yeah,
and then you're like,
yeah, and they're like, oh, bloody Man United always cheating. And it's just like, oh, now they don't get away with it.
I feel like the reason football is such a horrible sport is also sometimes why it's funny. Like, I feel like obviously like people being racist and then Rashford, Pogba for the penalty, missing a penalty is like ridiculous and should never happen. But the funny things like, you know, the stat about Van Dijk.
Yeah, the arguments
that's funny,
between football fans of like, I mean, even like Messi v Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You can't
it's
ever,
jokes,
you can never say that this player is better than this. It's like going a League 2 goalkeeper versus De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Obviously, De Bruyne is more skilled in what he does.
Yeah.
But put him in goal and the goalkeeper's better.
Yeah, exactly,
You're obviously De Bruyne is better, but it's an opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's like Van Dijk has headed the ball 50 centimeters further than Maguire this year. He's better. Yeah, and someone's saying, well, actually, Maguire's had more slide tackles and where his shoe hasn't come off. He's better. Yeah, it's just jokes, you know. So obviously, we're going to be wrong on this podcast in our predictions. It's kind of why we didn't really talk about football in the past because.
Oh yeah, that's why we didn't talk about it ever until this. But you know what?
We're embracing it now.
Literally, everyone commenting about it is just making me argue it more.
Yeah.
So it is literally, you are the fans we were talking about. As much as we argue with you, it's quite funny.
Yeah, it's a jokes. But Leeds won. Forest won. But if Forest are doing well, but I feel like Leeds are they're very, very good. Like,
well, I actually haven't checked the Charlton result from today. Did they play today?
They did. I feel like they won.
Did they actually?
I think they actually did. Yeah.
If they did.
I think you're both. I think you're still top though.
Yeah, no, they didn't play today.
They played on Saturday, but they won.
Oh, did they play late?
They must have played late. Yeah, I think they won because I remember looking at because we played them last before Fulham.
Swansea won, so they're drawing with us on points. But we have 1 goal difference ahead.
Okay,
and Charlton are 2 points behind.
Charlton are doing really well. They came up as well. So we drew against them.
I think Leeds are top right now, but it's like I'm saying this right now. Okay, we'll be top at Christmas.
And then it'll go downhill.
Yeah. We'll be top at Christmas. And then I'm going to say right now. Okay, no, sorry. We'll be top 2 at Christmas.
Okay.
And we will come between 5th and 8th.
So you'll still got playoffs?
5th and 8th. 6th is...
Oh, okay, yeah.
4th.
Okay, yeah.
So 4th is 6th.
So you might, yeah.
5th and 8th is where I'm saying.
It's always the same for Forest as well. We'll either do awful until Christmas and then like have a good run, but it's too late, or we'll, you know, start off amazing. And then I remember one time we had Stuart Pearce as a manager. It was like I went to the first game, it was sick, like sell out. Everyone's like have goosebumps on there, like when he came out. He was doing sick. We were like battering everyone. We were first, and then like literally we just lost every single game, and he got sacked, and we finished like 18th. So Championship is like it is the best league for those reasons, but it's so depressing. Yeah. And like, you know when Reading got promoted that time. Yeah. I remember they were like 14th and then just went on like a 10-game winning streak, won playoffs.
That's what I mean. The top team is like they can always just have one little streak and they just lose every game.
Yeah. I feel like Wolves did the right thing, but also they didn't cheat, but like they had just like, you know, the Udinese thing where they just had like 12 players on loan from Udinese and then won the league and just got promoted. And now they're sick.
Didn't Watford do that a little bit?
Yeah, everyone's doing it now. Yeah, even Forest, like we're getting a lot of Greek players from like Olympiacos. So it's just how Championship is now. You know, you invest so much because you make so much money when you get promoted. But yeah, I think is that it?
Yeah, I think we're done for today.
Oh, what's this?
So have fun getting triggered in the comments.
How long has that been there for?
Don't know.
Hold on.
Well, yeah.
Boom, we're still on.
We don't have a sponsor for today.
No, we don't.
So today, our sponsor is gonna be. You know what? Let's go. Sennheiser. No, I was thinking this right because on the off chance that Sennheiser see this, then sponsor me, please, and Randolph.
Yeah. Today I'm sponsoring.
No, don't. What are you sponsoring? That's not even in shot.
New Age.
It is just about
New Age Tour hoodie.
Wait, no, we're sponsored one thing.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to plug both of us with Sennheiser.
Okay, yeah. No, I know, because
for example,
the tour's done now. They aren't going to pay me.
Like, I use this mic, and it is, honestly, I used it for my public video. Sick.
you know what's funny?
Used it as well.
I used it, yeah. I used Cons one.
And it's sick.
It's really good, yeah. But you know what's funny? You're promoting like a Sennheiser mic while speaking to a Shure mic.
Bun this mic.
Hey, no, these mics are sick.
Do you want the Sennheiser promotion?
I want either. I want Shaw and Sennheiser.
Well, I mean, Sennheiser, if you want to hook us up with something sick for this podcast, let us know. They ain't going to watch this.
Yeah,
thanks for watching, guys.
They'd have to pay me a lot of money to not use these Macs. I think these Macs are sick. There are 3 Macs in this room, the same.
Whatever. End the
soon.
video. End the podcast.
Yeah, right. See you later, guys.
Peace.